Put away my shot. Alrighty, well, how's it guys? Your boy Luigi Streamer here, back again with another Music Reacts here. And this is actually another one of our donation Music Reacts here, so this was not one that I personally planned to go and do, but this is a donation request from Definitely Not Meg, so huge thanks to Definitely Not Meg for doing a $10 donation to make this stream happen. Much, much appreciated. And I will just say right off the bat, for anybody who's watching this in present time, apologies about me starting this as late as I did. I was talking about some trip plans with my dad about going out, because since Six Flags America is going to be closing after this year, so we were talking about that. But also I was like, well, I could take like Hershey Park's also not that far away, and like it's only like 2 hours from the airport, and it'd be really fun to go out to Hershey as well, and also make the trip out there feel more worth it. And plus, I can get him into Hershey for free. So it took some convincing, but it seems like that trip is actually going to happen. So a Hershey and Six Flags America trip. So I'm definitely very much looking forward to that. And honestly, this whole month of August, I'm going to be pretty busy of going to amusement parks, because I'm going to be trying to go out to Indiana Beach, Michigan's Adventure, Lost Island, Mount Olympus, and on top of like that, Hershey and Six Flags America. So I'm going to be a pretty busy man within the month of August, but it's gonna be exhausting, but I feel like it's totally gonna be worth it, because there's gonna be a lot of awesome new coasters I'm gonna get to ride and all that. But y'all aren't here to hear about my trip plans and whatnot. Y'all are here to hear me react to some. So I only listened to like a snippet of like the second one, but honestly I don't really remember too much of what I heard. But for what I'm gathering here, this looks like a Christian symphonic metal band. Just by the titles alone, I could tell it's a Christian band, and also the fact the sound very much sounds like Nightwish, and those two things combined together totally make sense for something that Meg would want me to listen to, because Meg really likes her symphonic metal. So this is definitely gonna be interesting. I know for certain that like this is a very obscure band, and you can even just tell from the subscribers down there. So yeah, only like 2.29k. So I know this music reacts compared to like the Nightwish one is not gonna really do well view-wise, but again, since Meg donated for it, I'm still gonna do it anyways. And I hope that I'll also be decently impressed by this band here as well. Also, is my stream already lagging? YouTube, let's not be doing this right away. I don't want to be doing lag problems already. Also, man, my mic is loud. Dang, I'm gonna turn that down. Feels like it's blasting. Okay, that looks better. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna probably turn this right here. All right, well, we'll figure out. We'll figure out if the audio blends okay or not. But it looked like my mic was blasting. I'm like, let's change that. All right, guys. But of course, I'll always give you guys a friendly reminder on these music reacts. If you want to be like Meg and have your own dedicated music reacts, you could go down in the description below, check out the donation perks. But the main ones you mainly need to know is that if you want to just donate for one, you want to have an album reacts like this, it's just $10 here. So like I mean, just react to like a single album from a band. But if you want to do like a full OST of some kind from like a video game or whatnot, then that'd be more of a $20 donation range, since there's just a lot more to react to there. So again, $10 more is not like too crazy, especially if you recommend like an OST that has like 100 tracks to me. So you're still getting a lot of reactions out of me. And then yeah, like I'll make sure to try to schedule it at some point, and there will probably be a possibility that if it's like a video game one, I may not get through all of it in one stream, so that will probably be divided up into 2 streams. But guarantee though, for everybody who's done this so far, they can confirm that I have done their music react stream. It just may take me a little bit to get around to doing it, but I will get around to doing it. You will not get scammed. Very trustworthy, a very trustworthy person here, even if you don't think I'm not trustworthy. But so far, all the music reacts I've done, I've been donations for, I've done all of them, and And most of them are honestly been pretty good. Some of them are like kind of like kind of whatever. But I think the only really one I genuinely did not like a whole lot was the Ratchet and Clank one from Heraldry. But overall, you guys have been recommending me some good stuff, so I really appreciate that. I really have enjoyed most of my music reacts I've done so far. Anyways, enough talking. Let's go get into this here. I'm curious to hear some more Christian music, Christian symphonic metal. Sounds cool. So I think, for what I'm gathering here is, so there's 24 tracks in this playlist, but I think 2 of them I'm just gonna skip because they're definitely not for Perpetual Legacy. Well, actually 3 of them. I think it's the unreleased, Jungle Surprises, and more. I'm pretty confident that's not a part of this album whatsoever. So there's 21 tracks in total that I'm gonna be listening to here. And I should be able to get through it before I have to go to work. I don't think this is gonna take me like longer than like about 2 hours. That feeling. I definitely skipped those 3. Okay, cool. Just confirming. All right. Well, without further ado, of course, if you want to see more music reacts on the channel, or just more music content in general, or just more content in general, hit that like button, hit that sub button, become a member of the Luigi Striker crew. We're trying to get to 1,700 subscribers here, and again, just one simple click of the subscribe button will help me a lot just to try to get to there, and we'd love to eventually get up to 2,000 as well. But currently, our goal right now is 1,700. So again, hit that like button, hit that sub button, liking helps with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribing gets me closer to 1,700. So we'd love to get there at some point. Alrighty, let's get this started. Well, at least I'll be hearing this in my ears pretty good. Alright, I think audio blend's okay. Y'all still hear me okay? I was having some problems with the Game Metal album while I was searching for a playlist. That's the case with the HB album. What the heck is up with that? Just seems to be kind of epic. Yeah, it's probably because it's just a thing of like the more obscure bands. It's because I feel like the more like well-known bands are not gonna have like random stuff in there. But you can tell like literally the playlist is not made by the band. So I mean, probably I could have found a playlist that was made by the band, but this was the first one that was in my thing here, so I went for that one. So this kind of reminds me of like those intro tracks you have from like bands like Linkin Park that are just kind of whatever. You just don't listen to them, but they're just there to serve the purpose of the album. Yeah, that's a no rank. I think this is where it really starts. Where we start getting into our much lower lengthy tracks. Make me think of the Thunder. I feel like a lot of things reminds you of the Thunder's Rolls Heraldry. I feel like most of the time I see you nowadays just making Thunder's Rolls jokes. And now every time it's like thundering outside of my streams, I immediately think of the Thunder Rolls because of you. You suck. Okay. Love the way the guitar and the drums are syncing together here. Yeah, this band's definitely giving me heavy Nightwish vibes. What's this band called? Perpetual Legacy. Pretty good right now. I like this instrumental part here. The band's so obscure we don't even have like that one website I like using for lyrics. Okay, I see how it is. I gotta select some stairs. Hey, excuse me, I just want to look at lyrics. Rude. Okay, this is stupid. Fine, whatever. I'm not listening to lyrics then. Stupid website. Oh, we're gonna try this again. I think I spelled that wrong. Maybe Spotify will be better. Screw that one website. Okay, Perpetual Legacy is on Spotify. Can I check the lyrics? Oh, I have to sign in? Bruh! Unbelievable. Turn up the music a bit. Yeah, sure. I would like to look at lyrics like while listening to tracks like this, just so we have something to look at instead of just the same picture the whole stream. But apparently this band's so obscure I can't find. I can't find. Distorting one of them. How's that? Is that better? No. Feels like my mic and desktop audio are the same audio length though. Yeah, it's like you don't see Christian music like this like a lot of the time. I can't even use the usual lyrical website. Yeah, exactly. I forget what the usual lyric website that I like using is. You probably figure it out. Yeah, it's the Genius website. Like, Genius doesn't even have lyrics for the Perpetual Legacy songs. Cause like I like to look up lyrics, and sometimes it's hard for me to understand like what they're saying. I mean, I can get the lyrics off of Spotify, but I have to sign in, and I don't have a Spotify. It's like, bruh. Well, me getting distracted. I felt bad because I was getting distracted for most of the song trying to find lyrics for it. Which, I want to try some more. Let's see. Maybe I try Apple Music? Because I would love to, be able to look at lyrics while doing this. That was a pretty good song, though, by the way. Yeah, that was definitely a pretty great start to their, to the music. Definitely excited to hear more. Yeah, well, maybe AC lyrics. I think this one works good. Oh yeah, here we go. So wait, was AC lyrics also available for the other one? AC lyrics doesn't even have. Oh, okay. This random website's good. So if I kept, okay, we're gonna have to make sure before we start the song, guys, so I don't get distracted, but make sure we actually have a site that had the lyrics. So let's look at this. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. He looked at his creation, saw that everything was very good. Oh, so this is a Genesis. So this is definitely a Genesis song. Okay. There was light. Light is called the day, and darkness called night. The water went to their place, and the sky appeared because the word and the earth, sea, and ground. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. He looked at creation, saw that everything was very good. Produces trees. Okay, so they're basically singing about the like how the whole creation process of God went. I feel like this whole album is probably going to be going for like the whole like main like beats of the Bible. Is probably my guess here from the looks of it. Maybe, or maybe that might be going all around the Bible. Who knows? I can say that too. Make iron don't be fruitful. Don't. Okay. I actually appreciate that. So lyrics of the song are just talking about this, how the creation worked in Genesis. Very nice. Just because I was distracted, like a good chunk of the song, I'll probably say spectacular on this one. Apologies, but I'll try to not be as distracted in these upcoming ones here. It's just, these songs are so obscure, I can't find lyrics for that. It's like, what the heck? Imagine there's lyrics in the description. Someone's literally comparing them to Nightwish in the comment section. Oh, real. I feel like Nightwish is definitely up there as like one of the more popular like symphonic metal bands for sure. And judging by like that the fandom like during the Nightwish reacts were all up my bum about giving me like Nightwish history and whatnot, how the band was, and I'm like, I kind of knew a couple of this stuff from Meg, from what Meg told me, but thanks guys, I guess. Alright, I'll put that in P15. Alright, we got the Glorious Crater. Alright, let's make sure we got our lyrics up for this. So we have AC lyrics in this one. This also feels like it's leading into creation a little bit of like these lyrics, but also it's talking about how the Lord cares for us all. Like people go to work and come home tired, reflecting the sin, but the Lord cares. How the Lord reigns over all, dubbing the highest mountain, deepest ocean. Okay. It looks like the earth and those who touches the mountains of the Lord. I will delight in the Lord of my soul, the glorious creator. So how we as like the other guys Christians should be delighting in the Lord creator. Okay. Oh, this is actually a pretty new album, huh? Oh, I actually didn't know that. How do you know? Exact same day, huh? That's also kind of ironic. Ah, yes, this is music. So I'm making sure also I put this up too. I can't spell Perpetual, alright. What is this album called? Oh, I gotta look at my title of the video, I'm an idiot. The singer kind of slightly reminds me of like one of the older like Nightwish like singers. A little bit. I wouldn't say she has like she doesn't sound like as old-timey as one of the first Nightwish singers, but it's something I could do to listen to. I'll be hearing more of the brass on this one. Ooh. Something I definitely love about Perpetual Legacy is they have really good guitar solos, so I've already telling that. I can already see that. I love this guitar player. This guitar player is killing it. Oh! And now we have more emphasis on the strings with the drums in the background too. Like, ooh. I love our switching between like different instruments. Nation. Charlotte Weasels, formerly of Delane. Okay. You know, one band I'm honestly pretty curious, like, to hear you recommend more of, Meg, was that Disciple band, because I remember really liking that one song you showed me from them. I think I might have given it a masterpiece. I mean, they have other good stuff. I feel like that'd be totally one that'd be worth throwing my way as well. I think they're also a little bit more well known than Perpetual Legacy. I'll give that one a spectacular too. I feel like Meg, I feel like Meg and Heraldry are going to be the two people that are going to be fighting to have the most spectaculars. Because you and Meg, like Heraldry and Meg, are easily like the two people that are like highest up in spectaculars right now. So that's fun. All right, that was a good one. Yeah, I really love the messaging in it. It's a pretty straightforward like messaging of a Christian song, but I think it still works. Oh, this one actually just has it right here. I feel like this is going to be a powder. We're going to have to find multiple different websites or ways of looking at these lyrics. Yeah, honestly do so. I was really impressed with what I heard. That sounds like some really good Christian music that I can get more into. Oh yeah, you're right. This is really new. Recent 2024. Wow. I don't know why for some reason I thought this was like one of the more like more of an older album. Because wasn't the HB album like pretty old? Ooh. Ooh, that guitar is there. Ooh, the bass. I love the emphasis on the bass in this one. That's from 2008. That's probably why, because HB was another symphonic metal Christian band. So I was thinking, oh, this is going to be another old album. Guess not. I can definitely tell a lot of these beginning songs she really likes talking about the creation, like process and things in Genesis. But this is an interesting message though, because they're talking about like way before creation, and hence the title. So before creation, they're talking about like all the plans that he wrote, the amazing majesty of the Lord and Jesus Christ. All things created in Him and all things together in Him. Okay. And for Him, all things hold together. Alright, cool. Is it lagging? Am I good or do I need to switch Wi-Fi? Is it still lagging? Also, I'm gonna have to get water at some point. I'm like really dehydrated right now. Okay. Sorry if there's random lag spikes. Yeah, again, this band, oh my gosh, these guitar solos are crazy. Ooh. I kind of wish we could get more of that bass that we heard like at the beginning of the song. Hopefully at least they bring that back at the end of the song. flute. Or like piccolo kind of sound, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that little instrument in the background there. Oh, they did bring it back! I had a feeling they were gonna do that. I'm glad they did it. Nice. That was 5 minutes. That did not feel like 5 minutes, but alright. Bet. That's really cool. Yeah, I think this is still gonna be a spectacular for me. I think this one actually could have been a masterpiece, but I really wish we got more of what we had in the beginning, and then like how they brought it back at the end. I personally wish I had a little more of that in the song, but still a good song. For creation. Alright, so we're gonna do Grace now. That sounds like more of an acoustic song. Back to the AZ website again. I feel like in albums, like you always have to have like a. I feel like bands like this always have to have like a song that's like this.
The poetry of your word. This is grace. The fragrance of flowers. This is grace.
This song more reminds me of a Blackmore's Night song more than Nightwish. I'm getting more Blackmore vibe, Blackmore Night vibes off of this one. Like it literally sounds like it's executed in a style that Blackmore's Night would normally do. This would be a Christian match quest. We'll make up our own version of Magic Quest, make it Christian. The melody of the songs, the friendship with each other. This is grace. Everything is grace. I see your signs everywhere. You are here. When I pray, I can see your glorious beauty. 'Cause when I look up, the backup vocals. The sky, it praises you day and night. I'll say the song is definitely not personally like for me. I can appreciate the execution of it though. I'm not disliking what I'm hearing, but it's definitely like this is probably gonna be a no ring for me. But I feel like you don't really have a like, well, kind of. Maybe I'm wrong with saying this. But I kind of like the fact that like, because I feel like you don't really hear a lot of Christian songs like talk about the beauty of the world that like God has created, like with the glorious beauty, look up at the sky, the thousands of colors, the melodies, and like the friendships we're able to have, the mountains, the flowers, the birds, the poetry, like even in your word. It's like the everything around like the world that we have like is thanks to the Lord, and just the grace from it. I feel like you have like God, like a lot of people talk about God's grace and like the aspect of like of what He does for us like on the cross. Like He's really gracious to us all the time, very gracious to us, and He loves us all the time. But I like the fact that this one here is specifically talking about God's grace and the fact that you can see His grace through all of our surroundings, like in everyday life, and sometimes we forget about that. So I do really appreciate the lyrical writing, and it's very simple, but I think it really works, though. I think I'll give this an ad. I feel like this might be a song that'll grow on me over time, but I'm gonna say no rank on that one. It was really beautiful, though. I'm giving props on that. Very beautiful execution. The air is very poor outside right now. 'Cause I think there's like fires going on in Canada right now, so the air quality is not doing so hot over here. It said it was really bad, but I didn't really have much of a problem working yesterday. I hope I won't have much of a problem working today. Imago Day. The image of God. Oh, we're back to fast-paced symphonic metal. Love that violin. With a piano in the background. It is just times like this I'm happy to look at lyrics because I would have no idea what they were saying there if I was looking at the lyrics. The more choir aspect on this one, though. The piano in the background's a nice ad. I find the lyrics, "You're a little lower than God," is kind of interesting. Cause I feel like we're way like below God, like of His power and majesty, but we're talking about like this in the aspect of relationship. The thing of like if they're talking about the aspect of like the image of God, where I made the image of God, I guess like I kind of see what they're getting at there. But I've always like seen in the Bible like come forward their messaging though. I really love that you can really hear the symphonic metal stuff. More stream stuff. Maybe I should switch my Wi-Fi. Let's see if that'll help. Getting really intense in this part of the song. Hold on. If it makes it worse, let me know, and I'll switch it back. All right, let's try this again. That's one thing I will say that I will miss about being at college. I feel like the Wi-Fi there was a lot better than it is at home. Well, Wi-Fi at home is fine. It's just I feel like it's just not as good. This part here, okay, this part's awesome. I feel like what this band really specializes in, I really like their instrumentals. What if we'll get like a full instrumental track?
As long as my heart doesn't find you, it won't settle down when other gods take your place.
The flute piano combo here. I kind of like that contrast they sing there. Let's talk about how God like has created all of this into good, like into being. Yep. All good comes from good, not from the humanly world. So it sounds like this band also has like a male singer in it too. Cause I'm hearing a male singer like with this choir voice. Or it's just the whole choir in general, yeah, that's part of this. gotta cop that. Ooh. That one was actually really good. Really like that one. The music was kind of like, I felt like I was in tone with the music, so I wasn't really like catching some of the lyrics at the end here. But yeah, I love the contrast, like for the last part of the song. As long as my heart doesn't find you, I won't settle down. When other gods take your place, nothing soothes my heart. So it's like just saying it in two different ways of like, as long as my heart doesn't find you, it won't settle down, and then like my heart won't get soothed if I go to other gods. Grace reveals, all good comes to you, open my eyes, your dead never fades away, sins may have confused you on the way, my son has opened your eyes to see what defines you, so you called you to be, the one I sought found me, the line of my heart toward your presence, cause I was born for you, that I live for you. Yeah, very good. This is a definite playlist to add here. Oh yeah, baby. I wonder what this notification is. Nothing important. I will. Damn it. I will. Damn it. Yeah. That's my ranking. The damn ranking. Nah. It's a masterpiece. I'll give masterpiece on that one. Very good. All right, we're gonna skip Jungle Surprises. That's not a part of this album. There we go. So when are we gonna get Screamo vocals? I'm kind of curious on that. I was naked as the first lyric kind of caught me off for a sec, but I'm like, oh, okay. I see what they meant by that. The fact that they can keep changing up how they do their introductions is really cool. I feel like we're getting like just like specifically unique introductions each time, which I really like. Like I have specific like emphasis on certain like elements like within like the symphonic band. Said no innocence here. Yeah, that's coming up soon. Oh, those two are coming up soon. What's your personal favorite song from this album, Meg? Have you already gone to it yet, or we haven't not hit it yet? In myself, the voice of me was exposed, used to the people figuring out the way forward, where I heard that voice and I said, So this is talking about like how you really fall down like bad in sin and fall to the temptation of like the snake, also known as the Satan's like evil ways of like what you do sin. Just about that faith. Yeah, I feel like this song is really like touching at the point that like how far deep in sin you can really get. That like if you're really getting into it and like Satan's like really sucking you away from like really like knowing the Lord, like eventually at some point like that you thought you knew the Lord really well, but then you're gonna be questioning yourself like I don't know like really where I'm supposed to be right now. I don't really know who I'm supposed to be as a person. And I don't really know who God really is because I've been falling so deep into sin. Ooh, this part here. Ooh, got a long extended instrumental. I love that they just like squeeze in like that little faint piano in the background. I will say, like, I do appreciate the messaging in this song, but I still feel like because Skillet has a similar messaging like to this song here with Valley of Death. So I personally like would say that Skillet's execution of like this messaging has gone a lot better than Perpetual Legacy. This is still pretty good though. I'm willing to give this a spectacular. Alright. I think I've pretty much said all my thoughts on that one, so we're gonna move on to the next one. All I have said. This one sounds intense. You know, these lyrics already, yeah. There's no one righteous, there's no one who understands. All have turned away. They have together become worthless. There is no one who does good, not even one. Their throats are open graves. The poison of the vipers on their lips. Playing by their own rules and claiming all as well. A liar before God. My soul bound. Ooh. That was crazy. That's some Linkin Park stuff right there. What the hell? Seeking joy, breaking all laws, and core happiness won't be my cause. We have peace they don't know. There's no fear of God. Interesting. Then switching in, you don't realize how patient God is with you, and how his goodness wants you to lead to repentance. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. That's a famous verse, I heard. I love that they keep it like a more intense, like a more intense tone in this one, because it's a very true message that they're like she's singing. Because there's technically not really like a good person like in the world, according to the Bible. Like the only really good, genuine person in the Bible is God Himself. We are all like very sinful people, and we all can be liars before God, and like breaking laws, not doing good, not doing righteous, being righteous, all that stuff. Ooh. What are they doing here? I mean, definitely hearing the metal side of this right now. This more sounds like a metal song than symphonic metal. Why is this kind of giving me Machine Head vibes in a way? Specifically that part. Really good guitar solo. I love the intensity on this one. Ooh. The instrumentation in the background is going off. Also, this is another thing that I feel like Christian songs don't really talk about a lot. Because, like, a lot of Christian songs talk about how good and, like, beautiful, like, God is. He's an absolutely wondrous creator. But I feel like not many songs talk about, like, that, yeah, we are all fallen people. We've fallen short, we have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, as, like, the song says. Also, it's a verse in the Bible. So I appreciate that, like, the band's also, like, singing about this. Because it's a topic that, because most Christian songs just talk about how good God is. But this one doesn't do that. I appreciate it. And the instrumentation, like making it sound more intense than the other songs, is awesome. I really like that one. That one was awesome. Get in my playlist. Give that one a masterpiece. Alright, no innocence here. I'm not gonna look at the video because I don't want to risk it because YouTube sucks. Sounds like it. Okay, so this is where we're getting the screamo now. Oh my gosh, dang. These are some really intense ones here. Oh, I hear a scream guy. That is interesting to hear the screamo guy in here. Oh my gosh. Sings with her like at some sort of like a the fact that they're singing from like a perspective of like someone who doesn't really know God at all is very fascinating. Because if we have a relationship with God and we put our faith in Him, like we surrender our life to God, then we're not really doomed to hell, as like the thing says. But if you have no God, you're saying like you're the Lord even, and you really think that like you're better than like the God and not put your life to Him, then yeah, you're gonna be doomed to hell. It truly sucks. Like everybody deserves to have that relationship with God. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm too much of a fan of the screaming guy. But I like what they're doing with him in this song specifically, though, because he's not like the centerpiece. It's mainly still like the female singer. And the guy's just kind of providing backup vocals. Which I think is a good direction to go for him, because like if he had more of like a present role in the song, then I would not like it as much. This band just loves throwing in good guitar solos. It kind of reminds me of Game Metal in a way, because Game Metal always, like in any of their covers, they throw in some crazy guitar solo. This band feels like we can't. It can't be a song without a good guitar solo in there. Ooh, dun, 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 dun. I kinda wish I got more of that. The drummer is crazy on this song. This song's crazy, bro. Ooh, this guitar and violin combo here. Ooh, okay, turning it down. Where are we going here? Oh, is that it? Okay. We were going anywhere. That was it. Alright. Sometimes I'm like so into like the song I don't realize that like, oh wait, we're at the end. Ah. Gotcha. Oh, Fit for a King came out with a new song recently. Perpetual Legacy does have some like really, really old songs though. One of the more popular ones, 61K views. I wonder if that Fit for a King song is just gonna be more and more screamo. Because their second most recent song now was I can see why Clipsnot didn't recommend it to me, because it was very screaming heavy, and that type of Fit for a King songs I do not like. It was honestly pretty bad. Maybe the Shelter one's better. I'll have to react to it at some point. For now, look at the cross. Hold on, I didn't find the lyrics in time. Can I see lyrics here? Oh, here we go. The Metal Archives. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm going in Metal Archives for this one. It's in a different language? Interesting instrumentation in the background. Oh, there he is. It's such an interesting contrast with like the female singer. But I do like the fact they're not really giving him like a big heavy role. Like he's just kind of like the supporting voice. Really getting all the intense like Perpetual Legacy tracks right now. Like my gosh. Like wow. Also, Meg, I realize you haven't even liked your own video yet. And we're like almost an hour in. Come on, Meg. Like that video. One of the minors, everyone do need to like the video. I'm kind of curious that like it looks like it goes into Spanish here. I don't know what this all translates to. Oh, this is Portuguese. Never mind. I don't know why it looked like Spanish to me.
E assim como Moisés levantou a serpente no deserto, assim também é necessário
Look
que
at
o Filho
Jesus
do
then,
Homem
and
seja
just as Moses lifted
levantado,
up the
para
serpent in the
que
wilderness,
todo
so also the Son of the Man must be
tenha
lifted up, that
a
whoever
vida
believes in him
eterna.
may have eternal life. For God so loved
Porque
the world that
Deus
he
amou
gave.
o
So
mundo
God
de
so loved
tal
the Son of
maneira
Spirits, but
que
to have
deu seu
eternal
Filho
life. For
unigênito,
God did not
para
send
que
his Son into the
todo
world to
que
condemn
nele
the
crê
world, but that
não
the world through
pereça,
him might be
mas tenha
saved.
vida eterna.
Whoever believes in
Porque
him
Deus
is not
enviou o seu
condemned, but
Filho ao
whoever does not
mundo,
believe
não
is
para que
condemned already,
condenasse o
because he has
mundo,
not
mas
believed in
para
the
que o
name of the
mundo
only
fosse
begotten Son
salvo
of
por
God.
ele. Quem nele crê não é condenado, mas
So
o que
they're
não
reading
crê já
part of
está
John
condenado,
3:16 and then
porque
like
não
past that
crê
it looks
no
like
nome
okay,
do
one of the
unigênito
most famous verses in the
Filho de
Bible.
Deus.
Let's sing it in Portuguese, huh? Interesting. Guess the singer can speak Portuguese too. Let me check that my Vegas up here. I don't think so. In Portuguese? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Also, I like this guitar solo part here. I feel like overall this song is like I'm not really connecting with this one as much. I don't really like this guitar solo part here though, but I don't know. The execution of it was just kind of like, for me. It's a good song, but I don't think this is a ranking one for me personally. And honestly, the whole part where they're just quoting a passage in the Bible, the Brazilian Portuguese, is felt a little weird. But I guess kind of fitted like the vibe of the song that they were going for in a way. But I do like the overall message though. It's like for people like really trying to get into Christianity, you know, where you really want to like put your attention like to the cross, because the cross is one of the most like important moments like in the Bible, where Jesus died on the cross and like paid the price for all our sins and the sins in the world. So like saying like the King of Heaven's here, hear his voice calling on the wilderness, to soothe away in the seekings of repentance. He's the one who died on the cross, so like you seek repentance from him and look unto him. So I do overall like the messaging, and even like with the quoting of the John 3:16, like that, like he is the, like he they gave his only son, whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. Really just spells out like John 3:16 is probably one of the why. Well, there's a reason why it's the most famous verse, because it really just spells out like what God will do for you if you really go and follow him. So I do like even if I may not like the song that much, I do really appreciating the messaging that they're doing in the song there. It's very cool. All right, the Meditator seems like one of those in between tracks. I feel like this is like a lead into maybe some more like happy sounding tracks. Because I feel like the middle of the album is like, oh my gosh, we're all sinful people, we have fallen short of the glory of God, we're so bad. How about let's like make the like this part of the album here feel a little more uplifting. Definitely like this instrumental way more than the first one. That was nice. I feel like if it was maybe like another minute longer, I actually probably would have given that a ranking, but we'll say no rank on that one. Alright, Above the Sun. Guess we're going to the Metal Archives again. This actually might be a good one to go to because we can just see lyrics here constantly. You know, let's just stay on this website. This website's good to go. No reason not to stay on this website. We're not getting any stream scuff at all, by the way. Like, stream's still running okay. Just want to make sure. Been good for a bit. I haven't heard you complaining yet, man, so I assume you're okay. Wow, that stretch with the guitar. Now that sounds like one of their more slower songs. That's a more slower tempo to it. Definitely not as fast paced, for sure. I do really like the idea of above the sun, because like above the sun and all the way above space and above everything, like heaven is up there. So the fact that like she's talking about that like eternity is a reality, and like if life ends like here after our time on the earth, then there really is no reason to exist. Yeah, death could maybe like as the last enemy, but doesn't have to be the victory over you, you know. So I do really appreciate that it's like talking. I got another message I don't really feel like a lot of Christian songs talk about with about eternity with the Lord. I like that message. We're getting a lot of cool messages. Not bad. I'll give that. I'll give that a spectacular. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. My gosh, bro. I'm getting so many burpy burps from just eating fucking garbage, bro. What the hell? Alright. Alright, so last one we gotta just skip over because it's not a part of the episode, the more. Oh my god, I don't know why it's there, but whatever. At least I don't have to be at least I don't have to keep switching websites now. I don't really have much else to add in that one. I think it's just a solid spectacular, nothing more, nothing less, and I like the message about eternity on it. We're starting off a bass on this one. Okay. I've definitely have noticed a big trend among these songs at the fact, like, it's really talking about the fact that, like, a lot of like people out there like try to like, oh, sorry, I can't get my thoughts to go when the music's playing as well. I do appreciate the fact, well, I guess I can appreciate it. Hard to form my thoughts into words sometimes. I've noticed the fact that there are definitely a lot of messaging in the song, in a lot of these songs. I can tell is about that. There's a whole lot of creation that don't really like. I feel like I like that this one specifically acknowledging the fact that like people do know, like a lot of people do know about like all these religions and that there could be like higher up beings over us. But I do like the fact that it feels like a lot of these songs are like mainly targeted towards us, like the people who are fallen, and then like it has like the little like nods in there that like talk about like God in some way. But a lot of songs definitely do cover our fallenness as a human race, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I've noticed that as like a common messaging for a lot of these songs. Of course, not all the songs have that. Like especially the Grace song does not really talk about that at all. That one's just talking about how beautiful like God's creation is and like His grace and whatnot. But I've noticed definitely all of a lot of these like couple songs we're listening to here like in a row. Like it really has the emphasis of like the fallenness of humanity, and then like also talking about how good God's. Like, and then also like turn the message around, like talking about God in some way. So I find that interesting. I was like trying to figure out where they were in the song. I find it out. Also, the male singer can also sing clearly too. I like his clear voice much more. Love the bass emphasis on this one. Like, bass is definitely a very like underrated instrument. I feel like bass is awesome. I need more of those bass like parts, please. Yes, I want more bass. Give me more bass. Ooh, the guitar on this specific side of the year. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the message of the song is pretty clear. I mean, even just with the title alone, it's all about redemption. That like, no one is like, no redemption is far from the Son of God. The only one that can break our chains is set us free, and the answer is always it will reject the only path that we need, and we know we're fallen. So it's like, yeah, we should know that like redemption is like never like to like God is willing to go redeem us if we commit our lives to us, but again, like still talking about the fact that we are fallen human beings, like, and our confidence in ourselves is so okay. It's like it's really true. Like I feel like a lot of like humanity really just doesn't have that confidence in their self. Ooh, the key change at the end. I was not expecting a key change at the end. Nice. Ooh. Nice end, dear. Okay. Pretty good. We'll just keep moving on to the next one here. We got an official lyric video. We'll do a music block. I was gonna watch the official lyric video. I'll give that one a spectacular. This is Meg's favorite song from the album. Alright, let's see. Made video for a very obscure band. I can see why this is Meg's favorite. Romans 1:17. Yeah, the fact they have so many good verses. Our God is an awesome God, He reigns from heaven above. I feel like that's a verse or something. I forget what verse that is. It's got like that power behind it, but also has like that beauty behind it. It's a really cool execution, for sure. Yeah, I love that, like, we're getting an awesome God kind of reference, like, as a part of the main chorus. Yeah, the chorus is beautiful. Oh, heck, what the heck. The lyric video is really good too. And honestly, it gives me like vibes off of the Citizen Soldier song. Just think of What Anyone Care. I'm trying to remember what those. I think those are Latin phrases. What were those again? Hold on. I want to look those up. What was this? Soli Deo Gloria meaning? The Latin phrase means glory to God alone. Okay. I knew it was Latin. What was it? Because I'm like, I feel like I've heard those before. And I'm like, I forgot what they meant though. Christ alone. So yeah, Christ alone and glory to God alone. Gotcha. They're throwing Latin in the song. We had Brazilian Portuguese. Now we're getting Latin as well. All right. Gotcha, gotcha. Ooh, and even throwing in that bass, like, ooh. It's definitely not one of their crazy songs. I feel like it's one of their more like impactful songs. This is a good way to put it. Ooh, we're getting the screaming guy in. All right. That was pretty good execution there. I appreciate that. I just realized their logo has like the Bible like up in the bottom of it. That's fun. I don't know why it took me a while to realize that. Yeah, this is a really good song. I can see why this is their favorite. By faith alone. I guess so. By faith. What was that again? Sorry. I'm too curious of what they're actually saying. Sola fide. Gracia. There we go. So faith alone, grace alone. I'm guessing this is scripture alone. Faith alone, grace alone, and scripture alone. Nice. Ooh. I don't know Latin all that well, man. I need to get my translations in. God he reigns. Wow, this is a really good song. Ooh. You know the frickin', I think it was the third time for the chorus there, I was actually getting chills. Gosh damn it. That was really good. Yeah, I could definitely easily my favorite parts on that is like the chorus, like it was just executed like flawlessly. Like that is like how you do like a proper chorus in a song. Like that was a really good chorus. The lyric video was really done too. As like someone who's done a bunch of lyric videos, like I can very much approve of how well made that was. It's going to be, I think, my third masterpiece. Here we go. I definitely wouldn't say it's like up at perfection though. I would definitely not put it that high, but definitely a solid masterpiece for sure. Alright, Hero of Humanity. That was a great song. Really, really like that one. Well, that dun dun dun. So I am getting messages that YouTube's detecting copyright audio. If I do have to go to a new stream that blocks it, I will, but let's hope YouTube can last for a little longer. It probably doesn't help the fact like I just want to listen and like take the songs in, but YouTube's like, there's more copyright audio if he's not saying much. I'm like, well YouTube, you can go screw off. Let me listen to my music. I like that messaging there, like where the end is just the beginning, like, and then talking about, because I feel like I was like ordering like the songs that they did, like the Justified by Faith, like for what God like did for us, like on the cross, like, as long as we have faith and believe in Him for what He does, we'll be justified. And then talking about now that like He's the hero of humanity for what He has done, like. And yes, maybe darkness may reign around us, but don't be afraid because it's not the end. Like, He gave His Spirit to the Father, His last drop of blood, pure humanity, who brought us life and hope. Very, very well done on the messaging there. I love that. It's a very, like, classic Christian message, but you can still really appreciate it, though, I will say. I think like that's kind of the chorus part there. Loves the instrumentation doing there. They got a really good drummer too, I'll say. The drummer is really good. Oh, we got like an organ here. Ooh. sounds like a xylophone in the background there too. Interesting choices here.
Don't let your hearts be troubled and don't be afraid. I'll not leave you as orphans.
We're back in the 1900s, boys and girls. That's part of the song. I also like the fact that, like, the end there, like, it was more from the first person perspective of, like, Christ. The peace I give you, I don't give you as the world gives. Don't let your hearts be troubled, don't be afraid. I'll not leave you as orphans. I'll come to you. So that kind of switches around, like, from, like, talking from the singer's perspective then to God's perspective. Fascinating. I think I'm gonna give that one a no rank. I didn't really connect with that one as much. That was a no rank for me. I like this mean. What does this mean? He was led like a lamb to the slaughter. It is finished. Oh, so this is the mean. It is finished. This kind of, I feel like a song like this could easily like work well in like something like Final Fantasy, dude. I'm totally getting like Final Fantasy vibes off of this one. Even somewhat Devil May Cry. I can see it also fitting in Devil May Cry in a way. Also, a fun thing for you to know, Meg. My dad's been going for Alan Wake 2 recently, and he actually got to the point in the game like where Herald of Darkness plays. And he's like, yep, I remember, all I can think about when I hear this song is Meg, because Meg is the one who introduced me to this song. It's a fun little thing for you. It's kind of a weird area that it's in the game, though, from the looks of it. It doesn't seem like it's like some main boss fight or something like that. It's just for like this challenge room of some kind. It's like some room of mirrors, and you can literally see like Marco and the rest of like the gods of Asgard, like literally like playing. Like you can see their human like people like playing as the band like in the game. It's very interesting. But yeah, I heard, Herald of Darkness was a thing played in the game, though. Very cool. Ooh. I love some of the execution there. Like, that was good. too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I'll give you a playlist size, and I will feel spectacular on the screen for that one. Yes, me gusta. Streamlabs, do you mind? I hate when it says I accidentally like double click too quickly. I'm gonna just do this. There we go. So we can have that specific type of E. Alright, waiting for you. Let's do it. Getting some good violin and drums here in this intro. Alright, alright, alright. It was. Oh, you mean the one before it till last time? The Hero of Humanity? No it wasn't. I think I said no rank on that one. It wasn't connecting to me as much. I love this. We're getting another fast-paced song. I feel like I more gravitate towards their more fast-paced songs. Their fast-paced songs are, I think, are definitely more of my favorites. Getting really heavy string emphasis on this, which again, one of my other favorite instruments of all time is violin, besides electric guitar. So getting violin, electric guitar, and good drums, like all together, this is a good recipe for a good song. For me. Oh, I love how they do the chorus here with the strings. Basically a song talking about like and how much we like the Holy Spirit assures you, like and I like the fact that like the parts of it were like, yeah, I'll keep walking, preaching and praying, I'll keep this word like to me, and as like I'm waiting for like a one day like for Christ to go and return, like waiting for his glorious return. We'll wait. Ooh, this is the change I was not expecting. We're getting some more of that metal stuff from, like, Look at the Cross, or No Innocence here. Oh, with the bass, too! Ooh. Ooh. Where are they going with this? The fact that they just wove back into, like, the sound we gave for most of the song, just absolutely flawlessly. That's crazy. That's awesome. The riffs in the background, oh my god. Like the guitar and the drums. Nice choir ending, huh? Okay. Okay, I see you, Perpetual Legacy, I see you. Alright. That was awesome. Masterpiece. I see you. I see you. I see you popping off. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm just seeing them being the absolute goat. I love it. Babylonian the Great. Alright. Looks like we got 4 songs left, and it looks like the Judgment and Triumph is an instrumental song. I'm only saying that because there's no lyrics here, so it looks like it's instrumental. This is a lot of lyrics, oh my gosh. Ooh, more fast-paced drums again, alright. I feel like how terrible lyrics gonna be the screaming guy singing it. See if I'm right. Or maybe both of them together. Called it. I had to remind myself what Babylonian the Great was. So the fact this song's talking about the world system of false religion, often depicted as the prostituted alliance of political powers. It symbolizes a global ungodly system that opposes God and his true followers. It's characterized by idolatry, immorality, and persecution of God's people. So the fact that singing about Babylon the Great is like fallen, dwelling place with demons, filthiness, nothing left. It's like so they won't share like in the sins of like this like false religion and like the political powers like of the world. It's fascinating, pretty fascinating. So talking about this like this Babylonian like kind of world. Their lust turned to pain, fire consumes you, you'll never see the light again, for the Lord has judged you, like, for your actions. It's like, this band really does like talking about, like, how evil, like, the world could be, and how, like, but I do like this aspect of it, though. It's like, where, like, your evilness will cause the Lord to judge you, and you'll probably end up, like how that one of the songs said, like, it'd be down in hell. It literally, like, word for word here, like, in, like, about this, like, this Google search is world pleasures, idolatry, futility. It's like, ooh. Pretty awesome. I think this is a solid, spectacular song for me. Yeah, definitely a spectacular for sure. Pretty good. I'm glad I looked at the Babylonian the Great thing and reminded myself like what they're talking about here, and I'm like, okay, this makes a lot more sense, and I appreciate the messaging more in this. Cause I'm like, bro, like, your doom has come, nothing left. Like, nothing's left, fire consumes you. The worldly pleasures, idolatry, futility, it's over. It's like, bro, like, is Babylonian the Great not a good thing? I'm like, oh yeah, it's 100% not a good thing. It's a very ungodly system. So, yeah. I appreciate, y'all are gonna be damned, and Damn, Dale, if you followed the way that the Babylonians are great. Ha 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 ha. It do be true. Alright, Judgment and Triumph. I think this is just an instrumental track. What quality? Quality Brazilian symphonic metal is Perpetual legacy. Might as well, I guess we're listening to this instrumental track. Wait, why isn't there lyrics for this one? Hey! What the hell? I thought this was gonna be an instrumental track. I guess not. Hold on. This website doesn't have it. Gotta look at Judgment and Triumph. Perpetual. Legacy lyrics. I don't think there actually are lyrics for this one. Judgment and Triumph, maybe? Compose. Is this one good? Judgment and Triumph lyrics. There is none. That's cool. Maybe Shazam? Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry. What the hell are they saying here? Actually, let me just look up one of them. What is this? What does that mean? Meaning is behold, I come quickly. Oh, okay. So that's another Latin phrase. They're singing a lot of Latin, bro. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Dude, this bottle art part here reminds me of like freaking some of the opening themes, some of the early opening themes for Attack on Titan, where they'll have like some German like person like spouting random stuff like in the middle, like bridge kind of part of the song. That part there heavily reminded me of that. Like, my goodness. bad at all, man. This band honestly really does have a lot of good stuff. I've been honestly pretty impressed by what they have so far. Dang, that was crazy for like a 3.5 minute song. Oh my goodness. I kind of, personally, actually, I kind of wish there was a little more, but I'll give it Spectacular. Yeah. Yeah, Meg's just gonna be absolutely like insanely high up in the frickin' spectaculars, bro. Meg's gonna be known as like the master of spectaculars at this point, bro. Ay caramba. Hold on, I want to finish doing something in the background before I start, because it was kind of distracting me a little bit from the song. I don't really want to get too much more distracted. The fact, too, that we got a couple masterpieces from here, too, is pretty great. I think it looks like... Yeah, we have four masterpieces so far, and a decent amount of spectaculars on top of that. Alrighty, let's do this here. And we're gonna do music reacts. Sorry, I'm getting this into my doc, so I don't really have to worry about this later. Alright, music reacts, and then we're gonna make this all into numbers. Number list here. Yeah, 14 rankings so far, so that means 4 masterpieces and 10 spectaculars. We still got two more to get through though. This is all for Meg. So bold that. Make this purple. Let's add that to Meg's color. I'm not sure why that got underlined. Okay. I was gonna be like, I was also gonna like add them like to your totals for July, but I'm realizing like, wait a second, this is August now, so actually I can't do that. So if you're curious, actually, winners of most spectaculars of July, that actually still goes to you, Meg, with 8 spectaculars. But you did not win most masterpieces, though, which if the stream did count it, then you would have, but unfortunately it doesn't for July. It counts for August. Heralded Crest won most masterpieces of 6. And most money donated, I'm guessing that's you. So I'll probably also add, pretty confident it's you. I would have to double check that though. I don't think you know what? Might as well, this is a good time to go and double check. I'm going to block this for a sec. I'm also going to go into intermission mode here, just to be as safe as possible while doing this. I'm checking my PayPal right now. That's not the password, is it not? Yep. Sorry, I'm curious right now. Gotta be giving out the rewards and whatnot. Yeah, I didn't get any PayPal. I've got a PayPal donation on since June 1st. Yeah, so I haven't got. So it's been actually 2 months since I've got a donation on PayPal. So yeah, most of my donations is probably YouTube then. Okay, gotcha. All right, well, let's check YouTube real quick. Alright, I can do this now. There we go. Okay, let's see here. I gotta go back to my streaming channel here so I can check that. Let's see here. YouTube Studio. What do we got? Let's see. Overview, supers and gifts. Here we go. Turn on gifts. Let your fans be part of it by sending gifts. So you are really easy to receive a gift. I might have to look into that more. Let's see all. Yeah, I forgot Ethan actually was going kind of crazy with the donations too. Yeah, but yeah, Meg, you still beat Ethan out by cause yeah, the only donations I got was from that music recommendation. So Ethan donated $8, but you donated 10 there, so you do technically beat out Ethan. Yep, so you do win most money donated at most money donated the month. W for you. Alright, so with most spectaculars in the month, you get 2 more priority songs, which brings your total up to 21. And if you get at least 9 more, you could have your another one of your own dedicated music reacts. Sorry, I'm getting text. Thanks for letting me know. I'm doing with all this crap right now. I got everything I cared in one day. I was hustling. It was really good. None of my top 5. That park, in my opinion, is probably my second favorite too. Fair Park was a lot better than I expected. Yeah, I'm messaging Jonathan about, there's also Little J, about Hershey Park since I'm going to be going to the park again. So I'm like, here's the day I'm going. Can you come here with me to the day? So now he's getting all excited about it. I was messaging him a couple of times while listening to the songs. I felt a little bad since I was getting a little distracted, but I still gave my overall thoughts on the song, okay? Gave my rankings and whatnot. Wasn't true with that. I wasn't that insanely distracted, but I just wanted to say that. I wanted to repent my sins or whatnot. Bro, that's crazy. Hell no. Jeez. He sent me a video of because he went to Canada's Wonderland. Oh my gosh, Linkin Park. What? I've gotten like 10 Linkin Park notifications today, and I think one of them was for Linkin Pizza again. Oh my gosh, the Linkin Pizza's back. Or looked like Lincoln lasagna. Both equally great. Love it. But yeah, Canada's Wonderland has a brand new coaster that opened, which people are saying is like easily one of the best coasters in the park, and I really want to go ride it at some point. But yeah, he sent me a video of how incredibly long the line is. Like that easily looks like a 2-hour long line, or maybe even 3 hours. I've heard really good things about the coaster. Would love to get back up there and ride it again at some point. Send. Okay. And I gotta add, so now we're gonna remove this here. Then we're gonna add, can be featured 2 times music recognition. So if you do win most money donated 2 more times, you can also get your fully owned dedicated music recommendations again. Or if you just want to use those up at some point, more than welcome to. Completely up to you if you want to save those or not. Alrighty. Sorry about that, Meg. Do you want to save up those to featured in the music recommendations, or do you want to use those up at some point and be featured in another music recommendation stream? Again, I will say those are a bit difficult for me to do. Mainly because it's hard to get good Discord audio balance with desktop audio balance, but I'll try the best I can. If you ever do want to be a featured guest. Okay. And then Harry won most masterpieces, so I need to get him that. Plus, pick a music recommendations theme. Alright. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised not as many people like are taking up the opportunity to do the timestamps. Are you planning on doing any more timestamps at all, by the way, Meg? Or are you kind of like put that on a stop for now? 'Cause I would love to see you keep doing more timestamps. Again, if you really decide to keep saving your priorities, you can literally get your own fully dedicated music gradations if you get up to 100. Up to you. If you want to try to save up into those. There's still plenty of music reacts and recommendations to do for. Just been lagging lately. Yeah, just been busy with a lot of stuff. That's fair. All right, sorry about this whole little intermission part here. Let's finish off these last two here. The end is just the beginning. Interesting start. It's like plucking the violin. I was trying to pick up like what instrument that was. I'm like, oh wait, I think it's violin plucking. Even got like chimes too. Very fascinating. Ah, there comes those guitars. Kind of one of the more unique introductions, but love how those guitars came in. Very solid introduction. Been busy with Earthfest. Oh yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm on like the whole like Scarlet Discord server thing. So like I don't really say a whole lot there, but I see all y'all's messages in there, and I was seeing like the art fight stuff y'all been doing. So it's really cool. It's cool that like other people out there are like making like art of your characters. And like Rosie ends up showing me one that I'm like, bro, how'd you make this art in like 2 hours? Like I would not have been able to make that art in 2 hours. That would have taken me like 10 hours, maybe even more. So explain to me, like, I could never get something like that I know, right? That's kind of me. That's kind of me with like my Minecraft builds. Ooh, she's popping off on her singing. That's like me and my Minecraft builds. It's like I'm so detail orientated. Like there definitely could have been plenty of times where I'm like, okay, this Wildcat's Revenge build's done. But no, I'm like, I want to add these like extra supports in here. Like, ooh, I don't like how that looks. I need to change it. Like, I constantly was like changing the layout of it, like the supports of it, like and all that. How like the track is gonna weave through it. It's like I am so detail orientated too. Like, I'm constantly like changing things. I'm like, don't like that. Don't like that. Oh yeah, this has to change too. And finally find that one where I'm like, that's the good one. I relate, Meg, I relate. Oh! Bro, who is this guitar player? I need to say his name. Who is the guitar player of Perpetual Legacy? The lead guitarist of the symphonic metal band Perpetual Legacy is Lucas Fernandez. My boy Lucas Fernandez. Popping off. Michelle Braglia. And oh, so the Scream guy is also on bass, but also vocals. Interesting. Matthias Maya. Rafael Lobo on the piano and keyboard. keyboards. Okay, so there's both keyboard and piano. And Ryan Costa on drums. Okay. Yeah, Lucas Fernandez, bro. That guy is crazy. He is such a good guitar player. My guess is probably for the symphonic like part of it. They probably look like they're like some symphonic band within like their town nearby. I don't know like where this band is actually situated, but that's probably my guess of how they work with the band. That's like how Nightwish did it. I don't remember exactly which symphonic band Nightwish worked with, but I'm sure they worked with some symphonic band here. These like longer songs, so they're like because Nightwish has these like longer songs too, but also like I appreciate sometimes their longer songs. I like they really change it up and like are not samey for all of it. Because this album doesn't feel samey. Like nothing really felt the same like when going through the song. It's been pretty good all the way through. Really damn good guitar solo part in there too. Really fun introduction too. Drummer is absolutely killing it. Yeah, what was the drummer's name again? Rian Costa on drums. My boy Rian. You crazy. Thumbs up to you, man. Yeah, the end is just the beginning. Spirit and the bride say come. Let the one who hears say come. Let the one who's thirsty come. Let the one who wishes to take the free gift of the water of life. Yes, I'm coming soon. Hallelujah. Oh, and a key change at the end too? Salvation, glory, and power come from our God. Let's sing hallelujah. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. Holy, holy. Wow. It was 6 minutes and 46 seconds, but again, like I was so into it, I didn't feel like it was 7 minutes, bro. That's crazy. That was a really good one. I like that one a lot. I think that's gonna be another masterpiece. All right, last one. Theme of my songs, bonus track. I would say that's actually like generally like the real like end to the album. Like that's a really solid end to the album. Like that's a great way to end the album.
Open my eyes that I may see wonderful things in your love. With my lips I recount all the loves that come from your mouth. I rejoice in following your statutes as one. Rejoice in great rejoice.
This definitely reminds me of the Gray song. How very simple it is. Instead of like acoustic guitar, we have piano this time. Oh, here comes the guitar. Well, at least the beginning reminded me of like the simple tone of Grace, but then they decided to bring the symphonic metal in. Ooh.
I'm a pilgrim of foreign land. I have chosen the way of truth. Please let me be guided by your laws.
Yeah. Ooh.
How high
This I have like a very heavy marching feeling from this one. Like I feel like I could gallop like on a horse listening to this. Going on horse galloping adventure while giving like godly wisdom to the people in the country.
have died in my suffering. I've kept it in my heart so that I might not sin on you.
I like that. Were not my pleasure, I would have died myself if I kept it in my heart so I may not sin against you. Like, ooh, I love that.
And I'll follow you to the end. Sign my steps so that you will not die.
Yeah, it sucks because I feel like bands like this would probably have more attention if they weren't Christian. It's just the kind of sad fact of the matter. Because actually, I recently like got a comment that like someone on one of my low viewed like cover videos that I uploaded for the worship channel. They were like only like live view this is like people just hate on Christ nowadays, don't they? It's kind of sad to see because I feel like if they were kind of like in Nightwish's case, maybe like if they weren't Christian, they would have been maybe a little bit more popular than they are. But we do appreciate the fact that they like are one of those Christian bands that really branched out and did a genre that most Christian bands don't really do, because this is very different from a lot of like Christian bands. It's just sad to see that bands like this I feel like just don't really get that much attention because that they're Christian. Kind of even the same case with HB. I'm not saying it's bad that they're Christian, it just kind of sucks that they're not really getting enough attention that they're Christian, you know? Damn, I was just surprised that this wasn't even like a part of like the main album, bro. Like, bro, my goodness, that was pretty good for a bonus track. That was awesome. I'll get a spectacular. Dang, not bad. Not bad. All right, make that 16, I suppose. Alright, we'll do that. 1119. Theme of my songs. Bonus track. Perpetual Legacy Spectacular. Make that 16. So that means 11 spectaculars and 5 masterpieces. Oh, Meg's even almost beating Heraldie in masterpieces. Meg's only one masterpiece behind Heraldie now. Heraldie's got to step up his game. Yeah, Meg is just absolutely... You're just absolutely dominating spectaculars now. Oh my gosh. So it's 11, right? So that means you're at 122 spectaculars now. That's crazy. You are dominating in spectaculars. Look at you go, girl. Did you rank Judgment and Triumph? I did. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, it is sad. Yeah. Because honestly, like, this overall was a pretty good album listen. I would definitely totally listen to some of these songs again. Like, I listened to a couple Nightwish songs here and there again if they appear in my big, large shuffle. This was pretty good. I'm glad I got to listen to this here, and... Again, if you, one thing I'll definitely recommend for you to do, Meg, check out more of that Disciple band. I'm curious if more of their music is good, because I would totally love to hear that from you next. But if you have something else in mind you would love to show me next, of course, appreciate like the money you throw my way. But again, no pressure. But I do heavily appreciate that you do this, Meg. It's good to like discover fun, unique music like this, even if this music reacts wise is definitely gonna be one of the not as well viewed ones compared to like the Nightwish one or like Near Automa, but what you gonna do? Still worth doing it. Yeah, thank you to anybody who even did check out this react over like maybe off camera at all, and let me know your thoughts of what you think of this band. If you're... Go ahead and tell me like what your favorite song is from this album in the in the comment section below. And yeah, again, huge thanks to Meg for doing the donation to make this stream happen, and congratulations of being absolutely above the spectacular pack and winning most spectaculars and most money donated of July. Big props to you for that. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. And of course, make sure to hit the like button, hit that sub button. Again, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers here, and any likes and any subscribers would really help to get to that goal, and helps with the YouTube algorithm to have more people show the stream. And of course, I'll see you guys next awesome video here on Luigi Streamer's channel, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace! Luigi Streamer's checking out of here. We'll see you all later. Bye.